Hello, I'm Anna from scrapbookingcoach.com, and today I'm going to give you 3 tips to boost your creativity. Number 1, reduce mental clutter. On an everyday basis, we consume so much information and hold quite a lot in there that we don't always necessarily need. And when we go and sit down to scrapbook, what happens is that literally all of that information stays within our head and blocks the creative flow. Now, what you need to do is you actually need to eliminate that out of your mind. You might pick it up later, that's fine, but whilst you're creating something, you need to have as much clear space in your mind as possible. Now, one of the things that I do that I've found to be so useful over the years is to have a notepad by my desk, and every time a thought pops into my mind, I put it on the piece of paper and it allows me to carry on with what I'm doing. It really does ensure that my creativity is flowing onto the page without all of the distractions of everyday life popping in. Okay, number 2, limit yourself to 4 items from your stash to create a page. Now, studies show that human beings, when under pressure, perform some of their best work. Now, I don't remember whether you remember either at university or at school cramming in the last 24 hours or doing your final essay in the last 24 hours, that actually when you look back, that was some of the best work that you did. Well, scrapbooking's no different. Whilst a creative process and you can take your time over it, one of the ways that you can put yourself in that same sort of scenario is to limit yourself to 4 items, whether they be embellishments, cardstock, whatever it is. And what that does is then it really stretches you to produce something that you've never thought you could produce before, be a lot more creative, think of different ways of using those items from your stash. It's a very good tactic to use, and it's fun to challenge yourself, and you'll be surprised at the outcome, I can assure you of that. Number 3, look for inspiration in unexpected places. Now, the reason I'm giving you this tip today is because over the weekend my little boy decided to get up at 5:30 a.m, wasn't going to go back to sleep, so we sat down and we watched a bit of TV, and a show came on teaching children how to do art. They did 2 things, paper mosaics and ink blowing. They were techniques that I had never even thought about. I had touched on them at school and had never ever thought to input them into my scrapbook pages, but actually the ink blowing one is something that I have used since, and when I was really struggling on a scrapbook page, I've been able to implement a particular ink colour through my pages and got a result that I never thought I would have dreamt of getting from a TV show at 5:30 a.m. So the simple thing is keep your eyes and ears peeled for inspiration in really unusual places. Bring it back to your scrapbooking pages and have some fun with it. 3 tips that you can go away and implement pretty easily, and once you have implemented them and got pages that you love, send them in. I'd love to see them. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.